Hey, 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 and welcome. I'm Matthias, and like you I enjoy game music and cinematic music. So tonight we're gonna check out the soundtrack from Blueprints. And we actually did a previous episode where we listened to like halfway through the soundtrack. I think the last track we listened to was Permanent Ink, so we're gonna begin from that track today and continue onwards in the soundtrack. And I actually haven't checked how many tracks there's in the OST or the soundtrack, but we'll see if we manage to cover the whole soundtrack today. As usual, say hi in the chat. We're beginning the stream here listening to one of my own tracks. This is celebration to my son, my youngest son. This is called Alex the Kid. You got your coffee ready? Just gonna make sure that we have our fellow friends from Discord joining in here today. We have a nice boiling and brooding Discord community on fire. I think we have over 400 members at the moment. So if you too want to join in on our Discord, check out the link in the description to this live stream, or the VOD, or whatever you call it. Hi there, Siskel, what's up? All good over here. It's raining like crazy. It's actually been a very hot day for Sweden anyways. So we went for a swim earlier today. But yeah, now in the evening it's raining like crazy. So it's a good time to be inside and listen to soundtracks. Hi there, Dlazers. Welcome. Oh, there we got chat going too. I see you, Seaskel. Put on the shell. Feels like I'm catching a flu again. God damn it. It's never over, even if it's summer. Do we get the drop? Do we get the drop? You gotta go tight. Yeah, where you're at, Siskel? Denmark? Yeah, we're not gonna do Inquisition. Let's head over to the Blueprints soundtrack. Ah, Western Finland. Nice. Yeah, we're probably having the same rain, I guess. Same but different. You have the Finnish rain. Alrighty. So yeah, if you played Blueprints, or you're here by accident or whatever, let me know. Yeah, if you listen to the soundtrack or if you play the game, or if you know any of the themes, if you have a favorite from the soundtrack. But as I mentioned last time, we had a listen to quite a few tracks, and it's a very, very interesting soundtrack so far. Because it's not very often you hear, I think it was a bass clarinet. Sounded like a bass clarinet. It's a very interesting mix, like electronic music or ambient chill, and then you have that bass clarinet. But apparently you can do a lot of different tones with a bass clarinet. Hey, 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 I see you. Yeah, some chilly jazz vibes tonight. That's all nice for a Saturday. Parent first, YouTuber second. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I had to split last time. I think like the usual suspect, my son always wakes up like at the end of the live streams. You can see the pattern if you watch my live streams. Yeah. We're not gonna put it behind us. We're gonna keep it safe. Safe. Keep it close. Keep it safe. My precious. Oh, listen to them, the children of the night. What sweet music they make. Which film? Okay, so the next track after Permanent Ink. Composers, by the way, Trig and Gusset. A track called Mortua. I don't know how you say that, but Mortua. I hope you don't hear the rain. It's really raining like crazy now. Yeah, correct. I need to raise the volume. Okay, Tomb music. Tomb Raider. Sounds beautifully Dorian. The Dorian mode. There we go. Yeah, it's a really beautiful floating piece indeed. It's so nice to hear how many harmonics you actually have in, even if it's a very like bassy tone, you still hear this fresh breath of air also in that bass clarinet. And it, like I said in the previous live stream, that's like you need to have something organic on top of the pads of the synths to really make it alive and come alive and breathe. Guess the theme? I think that's the Caligo theme. Damn, I'm starting to learn so many game themes, I'm like mixing them up all the time. I think it's the end of the Caligo theme, Night Rain. But it fit right in. So this is C Dorian mode. If you want to know what scale it is. From the drumming. But it's really a perfect instrument to add to the mix, because it's not like harsh in any way. It's just muffled. It's like a cotton sound in the mix with the pads. So that was the Mortua theme, apparently played in a tomb. And I don't think we need more context than that, because we try to skip or avoid spoilers. Yeah, indeed, Hardened Hands. Yeah, I've been playing quite extensively. I recorded some drums for my son's track the other day. And apparently one of the microphones have been damaged, or like two of the microphones have been damaged, because during some sections in the song the toms started to like be nullified or didn't sound at all. The amplitude went like down for a while and then it got back up. So I have some microphones to replace. I think that the old mixer I'm using also to connect all the drum microphones, I think it's starting to bear the burden of time. Which is actually also the title of my first album with Embracing. I Bear the Burden of Time. Next up, we're listening to a track called Synka. Damn, that's Swedish. Synka. Sync. From the Blueprints soundtrack. Synka. That's a G, all right. Cheers. It's a very mysterious sounding track, synka. And that's typically a thing that you can do with if you have your root and fifth in any chord, if you're making a song yourself. This in this case it's the G, that's the root note, our foundation, and then you have the D as the fifth. So to make things sounding mysterious, you can expand on the chord and go from that D up to the E flat or D sharp. And it's gonna sound very mysterious. So it's very commonly used in film scores and game scores when you want a mysterious sound. And you all know that melody. Let's continue listening to Synka. It's very tasteful sound design. Meow. Beautiful, beautiful pad progression in Synka from Blueprint's original soundtrack. We have MVP in the house. Sag du mir nicht, dass du einen Steiner seid blau. Sag du mir nicht, dass du Wurst gegessen hast. Sind deine Steine noch blau? Wohin ist der Bahnhof? Yeah, that's my brother Elrinth, all right. Yawning. Nice. So what's up tonight, Elrinth? Dlazers, the dev of this game, spent 8 years making the game in secret before involving anyone else in the project. Nice, keeping things secret like that for such a long time. Not very common these days when everybody's posting on socials as soon as they have like a character or something. But that's, I mean, it's practical. and it's useful to make marketing early on, especially as a small indie dev. So how many people developed the game? If you have more insight, Dlazers, please share. Next track is The Sacred Hour. Sacred Hour. I think he's been drinking. You wanna go for a sauna? Time is of no importance, only life. Oh, this is beautiful. Very introspective character in these chords. It's a great sounding vibe and chill puzzle music. I mean, you can just vibe away to this forever. Float away. Very floaty soundtrack. Seb Graneth. Hi there. Yeah, we are listening to the Blueprints soundtrack. And what you're hearing is a bass clarinet. The Sacred Hour from the Blueprints original soundtrack. We are wiping away HMX 3 Music. Shout, welcome. How are you? Next in line, we have a track called Under the Black Bridge from the Blueprints soundtrack. Yeah, I've used them all. FL Studio included, yes. You're not gonna surprise me with any DAW. I've used them all for many, many moons. Yes. Affirmative. Yeah, now it's definitely towards the more uplifting qualities. I love these sparkling sounds so much. I mean, this track, it has a great subtle build. It's a perfect background music for a game. But it reminds me a little bit of the Fez soundtrack. Anyone heard of Fez soundtrack? I know you have, Elrinth. Yeah, but this is like a more of a Minecraft version. Blade Runner always has that more like cinematic, big and ballsy sound atmospheres. This is more towards the Fez soundtrack. But I love this brittle synth sound. Love it. Yeah, I could. So out of the tracks today, this was Under the Black Bridge from Blueprint's original soundtrack. And from all the tracks we heard today, instant favorite. I think it's because of that like fez nod in the sounds. And of course maybe because it's a little bit more uplifting. Next track is In the Dim from the Blueprints soundtrack. Yeah, maybe. Now we're in a more broody darkness. Interesting. And definitely more a mysterious track. Now this is a more intriguing piece. When are we gonna set up a big reaction live stream? Like Deltarune? Yeah. I think this is a great track for the title, In the Dim. Definitely sounds like you're in some kind of a mist, and it's very hard to get your bearings. Dead by Daylight has a big crowd. Yeah, I also heard we have many. I mean, we could do anything. We could do another Night Rain. I mean, it all depends on what kind of a soundtrack we do, and we got to do the smaller ones as well as the big, huge titles. I mean, we've been doing Elden Ring and Deltarune, Undertale, but I just don't want to do just one single area of soundtracks. I'm a broad listener myself, and I think it's good to spread a broad picture of music too. Resident Evil Veronica. Yeah, I got some tips today. Warframe. And in particular 1999 apparently. Backrooms. What's the fuss about backrooms anyway? I'm kind of lost on that one. I missed seeing the trailer. Yeah, we did a little bit of Stellar Blade, but we'll probably do another one. I think we're gonna do a part 2. I mean, if we do maybe we should do a Dark Souls 2 or something in between. Stellar Blood Rain. Yeah, so that was In the Dim. We have a friend. Siggy the Mighty. We also have Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 to make. And it's been long overdue, so I think we have to dig into that soundtrack at some point. But by all means, let me know if you have any favorite soundtracks you'd like us to listen into and analyze here on the channel. Post in the chat or write in the comments if you're watching this as a VOD afterwards. Yeah, Mugenics was definitely a different soundtrack. It was Siggy's favorite. Next track, Foundation. Anyone seen the series, Foundation? I know you have, Elrinth. Give the cat some coke. I really like these like distorted sounds in the mix here. You have that like sweet soft cotton pad in the background, but then you have these a little bit more distorted and destroyed sounds. And I'm actually in the making of a plugin to create these type of sounds. It's actually a mastering plugin, but it has a separate like dedicated tape module that emulates those older like Tascam Porta Studios and stuff like that. And you can even tune in specific like tape types and stuff. So it's gonna be a nice little plugin to create those type of sounds. But nothing beats the analog tape. And I wonder if they use some of that on, or if they used only digital plugins in this production. But it's really nice. You can hear all those, like even if it's a very soft and not sterile, but very soft and straight pad, you still hear fluctuations in the pitch, which is really nice, and a typical like degradation from analog, from tape. He never gets enough, this one. I think we need to set up... damn, he's a bite to one now. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Dlazers. Yeah, it's been amazing. It's so fun to hear. I'm very thankful, appreciating all the nice feedback that's coming in. There's people emailing me and writing and doing reviews on the product website and everything. So it's amazing. So I've actually I released version 1.2 of the Morning Dew Arpeggiator plugin just a few days back, and now I already have a 1.3 ready to launch here in maybe a week or something. Because there's more stuff I wanted to include in the plugin to make it even better. It's all about the user experience. I'm all in for that. But I mean, if you build something that if you've been working in a specific area, like for me, game composition and film scoring and composing for media, I mean, after 25 years, you know what kind of tools you usually go for and what you might be missing. So it's very, I mean, if you look at the markets and you see where there's missing or where you could like make an entry and improve on something. And there's obviously millions of arpeggiators, but none of them really has the twist that I was looking for. I always do those type of things with arpeggiators myself, but it always requires like extra steps and extra plugins on top of that. So I made my own. And I'm glad that so many like it. Exactly, yeah. That was the plan, to save the beard during the development. And then I was going to shave on release, but shit happens. Foundation. Indeed a very spacey track. Next we're going into History Suspended. Blueprint's original soundtrack. Yeah, good point, Daniel. Yeah, I've seen a request for World of Warcraft for quite some time. So, maybe it's time. Or Diablo. Lords of Hate. It's so iconic, and I always need to like pause myself and listen in when that bass clarinet comes into play here in the soundtrack. It's super nice to hear it in so many tracks in the soundtrack. I mean, you can hear instruments like that in other soundtracks, but it's seldom that you have that like the key instrument in a whole soundtrack. I don't think I ever heard a soundtrack that focuses on like pads in this way. Pads and then a bass clarinet. So to me, this is unique. Maybe you heard a soundtrack with the same instrumentation, but I've never heard one that has a bass clarinet like this and throughout like the whole soundtrack. We're different. I mean, the music is perfect for the weather. I'm trying to think about the situation and where this would fit in a game. What kind of a scenario you'd have. But I keep coming back to it because maybe it's because it's raining here today too. It sounds like a rainy day. A rainy evening. But that change there is definitely makes it sound very mysterious. It falls into the background quite a lot, even if the bass clarinet is quite loud in the mix here, but then you have that switch. It's very mysterious. History is suspended. From the blueprints, history is suspended. A lot of mysterious tracks in the soundtrack. Mysterious. Next track, Departure. I think that this is what it sounds like if you freeze time. If you fall into the void, into a black hole, this is the music that'll accompany you into the darkness, into the void. But indeed, you do hear some Vangelis in like the pads. CS80. Yeah, indeed. Black Noir. Neo Noir. Beautiful departure. Nah, just departure. The Blueprints soundtrack. Yeah, sorry for layering a little bit piano on top, but I can't help myself. Sorry, not sorry. Mustache, hi there. How are we? Next track we are drifting into is Ovin. Nevare. What's up with the titles? Ting. Cheers. I actually think that this might be one of the most chill soundtracks we've been dealing with on the channel. What do you think? The perfect meditation soundtrack. Let's get it up to speed. Ghosts. Drifting over to the next track, in Eclipse. Yeah, another meditative song here in Eclipse from the Blueprints soundtrack. And I think this is the counterpoint to the music of Dark Souls. It's just pure chill bliss. Not even bliss, but just chill. Meditation chill. In Eclipse, Blueprints original soundtrack, with some additional noodlings and doodlings from yours truly. Next in line, we're drifting into Call It a Day. Let's call it a day. But we have a few more tracks to go. I see you. And it sounds like the end of all ends, like the end of a Braveheart. Call it a day. Blueprints. Yeah, that's so nice. You just have a few sounds like that, and you can make a huge atmosphere. It's really cool how, like, simple, not simple, but just a few sounds can make things sound so epic and huge. It's all about space. Next, the Baron of Mount Holly. Not the Red Baron, the Witcher. What can I do for ya, Witcher? Yeah, I was just waiting for the bass clarinet. I was actually gonna say again that it sounds... Again, I'm reminded of the Fest soundtrack. I don't know why I have that in mind so much, but... It's obviously more brittle and more bright, the Fest soundtrack. This is more chill, Cotton-like. Sweet, we got the harmony on the clarinet. Ba-bum. I'm totally reminded of a Marillion song with this melody. Da 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 da. To be trodden down, to be trodden down. Which song was that? The Baron of Mount Holly, Blueprints soundtrack. But there's some Marillion song I was reminded of. I'm trying to come up with a name here. Da -da 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 -da. Yeah, maybe it'll come to me. Indeed, yeah, beautiful song that one, The Baron of Mount Holly. Next track, Reclamation. It is. Gladiator. When We Are Free. If you want to know the song name. Favorite. Reclamation from Blueprints, with some additional noodlings. We have the final track of the soundtrack. I don't know if there's a DLC. Is there a DLC to Blueprints? But this track is the History Extended. 10-minute track. Maybe we'll not listen to the whole track. But man, that was a chilly soundtrack. The most chill soundtrack to date, I think. Yeah, I don't think it need any too. I mean, it's even more chill than the Minecraft soundtrack. How's that even possible? Yeah, so we can end the stream with some requests. If you have any requests for tonight, we can do 3 requests. So if you have any tracks you'd like me to check out here while we're doing this reaction stream here tonight, let me know in the chat. No worries. We had a sweet time doing some piano, listening to some chill music, and great music to have in the background while you're studying or while if you want to sleep, or just have a chill out time. Super chat requests. Yeah, I'm gonna check the Discord channel if we have any requests, but I'm gonna prioritize if you're here live. We had a fun one here. Top 100 most streamed Hoyoverse music on Spotify. Top 100? Yeah, let's do that one. Thanks, Siskel. Happy to hear you enjoy the piano playing. I have a blast. It's very inspiring and you get a lot of ideas and small melodic ideas to your own music later on. Yeah, Mustache, I have to check it out too. I have only listened to the soundtrack and checked out the trailer. But I haven't actually played Blueprints, so it's like many of the other reactions, it's a totally blind reaction. Almost. Right, so we have a request here from Dlazers. Road 96, Home Call. Weird mix, same tracks. Let's see if it's the correct track. So that was Trig and Gusset's playing the history extended from a Blueprints soundtrack. It's a little bit of a stretch track, but we're going to continue with the request here from Dlazers Road 96 Home Call. And I hope this is the correct track. What kind of game is this? Fill me in. Thank for the super. ELO. Love this. It's very similar actually to the Blueprint soundtrack, so I feel it fits this theme, like the corporation. Sounds like Far Cry, but not a runaway tree. Yeah, I can hear that. Yeah, you can hear that it's the same composer. That's why I mentioned earlier, just by hearing a couple of notes here from the beginning of the track, that it suits the previous listening. You can hear similarities, but beautiful. I love the vocal sample here. It's the icing on the cake. Nice, great recommendation. Great track to continue the Blueprints listening. Fits right in. Right, so I'm thinking. I do that sometimes. One more to end the stream. Sounds good. We need another one. I was just gonna say, I have a track. I have a song. I have a good one. I have one that suits the chill theme. Karma 1. Yeah, so the story behind this track, it was actually for, I made this track for a Facebook game. I don't know exactly, but it's like, what is it, 15 years back or something, 12 years, 13, something like that. And, yeah, Facebook game. So it was called Karma. I think the company was called Karma Games. I don't know if they are around anymore. Facebook game companies, they come and go. But I think maybe you can look up some gameplay footage later down the line. So I can show you what the game was like, but chill game. Running late, Siskel. But there's a lot of details in the music, sound-wise. And the track was actually made as a loop, and I think that the original was like 1:45 or something. You can hear when it loops if you know what to listen for. But then again, I remixed the track a little bit. I made it twice as long, and then I added some parts to make it like more like a full track to release. So that's the one we're listening to here. But the loop one was made to like perfectly seamlessly loop. I made a lot of these loops. Yeah, so you can hear this is the extended part of the track. I just re-recorded some acoustic guitars on top and made some choir vocals. It's me singing there in the background. Yeah, Mustache. Set song tracks are short, but I never noticed the loops, especially boss fights like Carmelita. Yeah, it's you do some tricks composition wise. It's usually a little bit of like the rule of thirds. If you divide your track into 3 parts, you have your like lower dynamic of the track, and then you make a build towards like the third, and then you drop it off a little bit, and then yeah, the turnaround. And yeah, you need to do small changes, subtle changes here and there during the song. But obviously, there's a few tricks. I made a video, and I think if you enroll the film scoring, no, it's in the cinematic music course that I did. And that's where I have an episode on how to make loops, how to make these type of loops. Last request. Dlazers has a request. Link via Discord. Thanks for the super chat. We're going to check out your link, but we're going to finish listening here to the last part of the song. The choir and the acoustic guitar part. Ba-da-ba-dam. And we can make something more suspenseful out of that. Dirtmouth. Hollow Knight. Yep. Gonna check the link, Dlazers. Yeah, so as mentioned, if you want to learn more about how to make a game loops, seamless loops, check out the cinematic music course. There's an episode on that. Froggy hates snow. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Det här blir kul. Chill. Right. Another track in the right ballpark. Yeah, we always end up in Dirtmouth, don't we? So that's another thing you can do composition-wise if you have a melody like that. In this case, Froggy Hates Snow 2026. I wonder what this game's about. Dlazers, give us some details. But if you have a melody like that, you can always make a counter melody. Like I'm doing here on the piano to the melody. What happened with our song? It was just very short. It's a loop. It's a frog that hates snow. Okay, so that's why they add this tiny little dissonance in the melody there. It's a roguelike. It seems to be a very popular category in gaming. There's a lot of game makers making roguelike games. Even Elrinth, if we have him around here in the chat today. Roguelike. Popular game. Popular game category. Did you get to see any of the Summer Games Fest yesterday? Some great game drops. Yeah, absolutely. We saw from the beginning to the end. Not to the end. We saw almost. But indeed, yeah. There's so many good trailers. What was it? Mortal Shell 2, but I've seen trailers from that earlier. Can't wait to play that, but... Oversaturated? I'm not playing too many roguelikes myself, so it's hard to say, but from what I've seen and from game developers that I know myself, a lot of them are making like roguelike games. Watch the new Stellar Blade trailer. Yeah, what's the name? Post it on the Discord, Dlazers, and we can check it out. Yeah, the pile of shame bucket with games I want to check out and games I want to play is just growing intensively, exponentially. Okay, so the question of today, did they show anything from Sea of Sorrow? The upcoming DLC for Silksong. That's the question of today. Did they show anything about that? I don't think they would do that, but Final Fantasy VII Part 3. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, I need to go back and check the end of Summerfest. Stellar Blade Blood Rain. Is that the one? 22 hours ago. Holy moly. I actually made a song a while back with a sample. Holy moly. Fun anecdote. Hoping for Deltarune. Yeah, Atlas. That's the one. I really like the aesthetics of that one. The Atlas. I mean, Shadow of the Colossus, but with robots and sci-fi. There we go. There we have it. Just gonna see if I can get some kind of image for you. I don't think we need the frog anymore. The frog that hates snow. Now let's see, is it this one? Trailer. There we have it. And we expand like that. Let's go.
지금 넥서스 섹터 방향으로 가는 외선 순환 열차가 들어오고 있습니다.
The outer circle line train bound for Nexus sector is now arriving. Please wait for everyone
Dang, the graphics.
before boarding.
It's like cyberpunk, but yeah, I can't wait to play that one. The Atlas.
Evie.
C-vitamin.
Evie.
Or not.
I'm listening.
The Scarlet Sin. That's the beginning and end of it all. How about you try taking a hit?
You're acting a little strange today.
Oh yeah? It's our first mission in a while. Aren't you a little excited?
Stop saying weird things.
Okay, take it easy.
Quiet. They're moving.
Initiating C3 sync. Ready, Angel.
Roger, Kenna. Tracking.
출입문 닫습니다.
Doors closing. How's it looking out there?
I can't stand crowds.
I love the colors.
Both of us if
The
we
yellow.
get out of here quickly.
In the movies, this
Green,
is always
yellow.
where things go wrong.
Hey,
Well, just saying. It's a cliche. Wait, the target stopped.
Hearken! The false rain!
Uh-oh.
In the name of the Father!
In the name of the Father. Yeah, very cyberpunkish. Strigor. mean, Cyberpunk already has amazing details in the game. I'm playing on the PS5, but I mean this is another level, I guess, of details. Holy shit. Yeah, totally love the the Blade Runner movies. Blood Runner, Blade 1 and 2. Yeah, I'm totally into the Blade Runner movies too. Even the new one, I think it's a nice nod to the original, and even having Harrison Ford. I mean, he's a big influence and a big idol. Love Indiana Jones and all his films. I mean, he's such a nice guy. But this... Yeah, we're gonna play this instead of the God of War Fray, don't we? Stellar Blade Blood Rain. Yeah, damn, I need to check out that game. Did we have some more trailers towards the end of the Summer Fest? I missed some of them. Stellar Blade. Yeah, the music was really lovely in Stellar Blade. We did a reaction stream to the first couple of tracks. We'll probably do another set for the part 2. The ill gameplay. I was thinking about that game earlier today. I told my daughter she loves like horror games and horror movies. So I told her there's a new one, Ill. Did they have a new gameplay for that one? Also on my bucket list, 3 days ago. Story trailer. There we have it, new gameplay. Yeah, gonna check that. Let's go. Yeah, there's a lot of horror games coming out, and I have absolutely nothing against that. I'm so happy we're having different games.
There's a wounded man. Nasty injuries. It's like a beast tore him apart.
A beast? Out here? Are you drunk or something? Do him up and show him out. But he's still weak, so be careful.
Where am I? What's going on?
Save your ammo.
Ill.
Die, bastard.
And you're tough. Surprisingly lively for someone who just came out of a coma.
If you want to survive, you gotta hustle.
You gotta hustle. Is that how you hustle?
You fell from the moon.
I will help you, but you must.
I think this looks perfect. This is totally up my alley of games.
Not go there.
Yes, we are gonna go there.
I'll take my chances. Turns out I'm a lucky man.
You'll find nothing.
It's a little bit gory, yes indeed. It looks like a mixture of... I get a bit of a Metro vibes. Again, if you haven't read the Metro books, do that. Just read the books. I'm reading 2035 at the moment. And I've read them. This is the second time I'm reading through this series. Amazing.
But death.
Well, good luck. Keep quiet in there.
Yeah, the thing with when you're reading books, you get the picture in your own mind because they obviously leave out some stuff, and it differs in the way they depict or they picture the darkness, I guess. Because obviously you need some lights in the games to be able to see something, but you get this brooding darkness and the lack of food and the lack of fresh water and everything. Everything's just dirty, and I can totally recommend to read them. It's very hard to describe, but I feel you get a more profound darkness, more feeling of a profound darkness when reading the books. And it's also a great preparation for Metro 2039. Yeah. Yeah, there's also some extra material in the books. I don't know the name, but I can look it up. Yeah. Now we get to see more. Just waiting for something to creep out of the wall. I love this part. No Skyrim lockpicking. Chuckles. Will you look at that? All right, 2 rounds. Make it count. Worn and torn. So, anyone know where the game studio's from that's making Ill, a new gameplay, official story gameplay, realistic horror game? Perfect Gaming. What's the name of the studio? You gotta have big babies climbing around, crawling. Yeah, I've seen the rest of the trailer. But...
You there, Mike? I made my way in. Found some sort of administrative room. It's a total mess here.
Shit. They were really rushing out of there, weren't they? Alright, head to the dome. It might be your only way down.
Venom. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking somewhere around Ukraine or something because of Metro. I saw they had, I think they had Stalker 2 on sale now, so maybe it's time to go playing some Stalker 2. Love the first one, Stalker 1, but I haven't played Stalker 2. Anyone played it? Team Clout, okay. Thanks. Hey you, come over here. Oh, we're playing through Stalker 1. You have the second one, Dlazers. It's very saucy sounds. Gory sounds. Yeah, the pile. I don't think I ever played through Stalker 1, but I did play it a lot. Never played through Fallout 3 anyway.
Jesus!
Row.
Fuck! Oh, shit!
I never played the New Vegas, but I've played Fallout 3 a lot, and Fallout 1, Fallout 2, Fallout Brotherhood of Steel. That's also a good one. Isn't there 2 of them too? I think I played 2 of them. It was also on the on the Xbox original. Chuckles in the background. Yeah, come on, move forward. The Blair Witch Project. Hakes. Yeah, I have to check out that one. Hakes. Is it released or is that in the planning, in the making? Okay, so now it's gonna... This is a jump scare. Yep, so is that a game you're gonna play alone in the dark?
Best video of the year? All right. I have no idea what to expect. Buckle up.
Asmon told. Yeah, so we're gonna say goodbye for tonight. Thanks for joining in here on this Blueprints listening experience. And big thank for the super chats, Dlazers. Hope you all have a good evening. I'm gonna go grab my usual evening sandwich. And have a good rest. See you next time. Yeah, take care, everybody. Wish you had a heart. Yeah. Gotta play some ill. Thanks for joining. See you next time. And I'll see what I can cook up for a reaction stream for the next event. Let's make it a bang. Warframe?